Let's get this out of the way. Yeah. Oh, shoot. Oh. Well. Whoops. Greetings, tappers. Welcome back to the third episode of Tap the Gas. Today, we are getting into the nitty-gritty of starting our kit assembly. Separate those. Probably should have done that first. Anywho, today is a rainy day. We have Hurricane Debbie coming up the East Coast, and it is just dumping a deluge of water here in North Carolina. So, what better thing to do than to put together a guitar? That's what we're going to start doing today. Okay, find my screwdriver. Okay. Flood warnings. Good thing we're in here building stuff. All right, so this is part number 2 of the PMT-128 build. If you remember from last episode, what this is sort of a semi-hollow body Les Paul classical hybrid sort of thing with some P90s. So let's get to it. Look at this. We all remember, need to cut all the way because we're going to use this top part of the box as our little workstation of sorts so we don't mess anything up. Oh my gosh, I forgot this was sitting here. What possibly could that be? Well, you're going to have to wait to see what's in here, but I will tell you it's very cool. Very cool. So we'll hide that for now. Get our little work tray set up here. So what we want to do, look at this. Probably should hold it that way. Ooh, yes. What we want to do is get these parts ready for stain before we assemble. It's going to be a lot. Yeah, this is pretty indicative of my week. Anyway, this is all we need right now, so it's fine. I'm going to go ahead and get these stained up before assembly. It's just a lot easier, so we don't have to hang it from something in a garage somewhere, because I've done that before and it's a real pain. So what we're going to do is just take a very fine grit sandpaper. Got a 1200 here. Just gonna do a little rub-a-dub-dub. This will get rid of any high parts on the cap here, and make it a little easier for the stain to adhere, kind of give it some grippy grip. I don't want to do anything really with less grit than that, because I'm afraid I'll just end up wiping out this maple cap here. So we're just going to go all around. I usually use a sand block for this, but I don't know where it is right now. I found these. It's good enough in a pinch. Again, the whole point of this series is to kind of show you that even if you're just some guy that has some random stuff in his garage, like sandpaper sheets that are supposed to go on like a power sander, that you too can put together a kit. It's no big deal. It's just something fun to do We're all having fun. Just gonna go around here, get everything smoothed out. I do have an orbital sander, but those things are loud, and I'm not in that much of a hurry to get this done. And honestly, this kit anyway doesn't require a lot of pre-sanding. I mean, this thing is pretty darn smooth. So that's ready. We'll just do this because we're going to do a nice walnut stain on this neck, really bring out this grain. I think that's going to look great. I don't think the blue, vintage blue, is going to set in this wood well enough to really be something special. When it hits that flame, I'll tell you what, it's gonna pop, it's gonna look good. Now, if you'll remember from the last episode, there was a little, we're gonna have to sand this down some. And I might do that off camera with my orbital sander. But anyway, that's what we're doing today. So here we go. Let me get this all. Okay. I'm sure this looks wonderful. All right. Gonna open this bad boy up. Got some ASMR stuff going on. Yeah. All right. Here goes nothing. Dippity dip. And apply. Pop the blows. Probably just gonna edit all the audio out of this part. I tell you what, I think that is good enough for our first run. I'll let that dry. We'll do a second coat or second stain on the body, so we'll let that sit. Let's do the neck. Stain on the neck, walnut stain. This is a birchwood here. This same company that I got the True Oil from. Stuff is like freaking magic, bro. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. Yes. Now, got me thinking. I wonder. I might just do the top of the headstock and leave the rest natural, because I like a nice smooth neck. I'm not going to put True Oil on the neck because I don't want it glossy. Yeah, I think I'm just going to leave the back natural because it's going to feel better to moi. That's going to look good, bro. I don't care who you are. All right, so I'm going to let all this dry, and then when you see me again, it will be time to set the neck, of course, after I have shaved it down a little bit. hopefully going to do that later today, so we can have a full day to set in there, and then we will finish with the rest of the build, putting all the electronics in and whatnot. So that'll be fun. Stay tuned for the next part of Tap the Gas.